Dragonflies, a 10-minute play by Christine Foster.
New ringtone?
Hi. No, that's not. Something's.
Not working.
I know. Power's off. Maybe you should go check. The camp office will know.
It'll come back. It always does.
That's weird. This is on standby, but there's a reading. There shouldn't be.
Mickey, something else weird happened.
No ambiance, maybe?
No, I mean, I was teaching the kayak class just now.
Well, perhaps there is something here. Why not? This cabin must be over 100 years old, don't you think? It was a house once, a home. People were born here and died.
Someone must have.
There must have been hardship, suffering, struggle.
Passion.
Which leaves an imprint, of course. I need you, hun. Are you going back out?
Not yet. Not quite yet.
Could you be an angel and help me with some ideas? I do want to develop this one. Maybe even design and market it.
Yes. Another app?
I know, but this one's different.
From what?
Anything. As far as I know, it might be the first. I hope. It's a supernatural event detector. It picks up the presence of presences through atmospheric changes, an increase in electrical activity, a sudden drop in temperature.
Yes, well, the door is open.
I may have set it too high, too sensitive. But in theory, this will detect everything from detached auras to unexplained energy.
How do you know there's unexplained energy?
Well, there must be. It's picking up something. Isn't that exciting?
So, how is this different from the equipment they use on those ghost hunting shows?
It's on a phone?
In case you meet the recently deceased on the way to work?
Or distantly deceased. Variations in energy fields can persist for decades, like recordings.
Right. And who's the target audience? Who are you selling it to?
Everyone. Anyone.
But babe, if people actually think they can contact their loved ones with it, like those seances during the First World War, where people came and sat there and actually believed that they were
App
talking.
developers are not responsible for end use or the result of what they receive.
Or if the users think that it's real.
It is real.
It goes off when the door's open.
It just needs adjusting.
But don't you see? You might actually be getting people's hopes up.
I don't mean it to be emotional.
But that's what lasts. Emotion.
Well, partly because emotion is energy, isn't it? High energy. Think of poltergeist activity. Did you see that? It picked up the power a split second before it flooded back on. It works. It works. So, okay, we have to decide what to call it.
We?
Honey, you're so good at this. This is the fun part. Come on. I'll give you a name, and you say the first thing you think of. How about... Who's there?
Knock, knock.
The Undeparted.
Airport delays.
I'm serious.
I know.
Crossover.
World music.
The other side?
The undiscovered country from whose bourne no traveler returns.
Wait. Travelers? Yes. Could be something to do with crossing the river Styx, or
Mickey,
we
darling.
go straight to Apple. I Spirit. I Boo.
Shouldn't apps stick to everyday facts? Maps, music?
But everything is energy. That's a fact. Whether energy expresses itself as physical or non-physical is just a matter of the speed at which molecules vibrate, the different frequencies, so there's always solid as well as non-solid components, just like us.
Us.
And this app just steps all that up, locks into the energy signature, supercharges it, so the moisture in the air, which has already made a recording of whatever is there, is readable by anyone.
So it makes us all mediums.
More like scanners.
So it detects ghosts, their presence, but you can't see them?
No, not with this one.
And you can't talk to them?
Well, no, not with this one, no.
You don't think it would be interesting to hear what a ghost has to say?
They're not really known for their conversation, traditionally.
But it would, wouldn't it? Ask them how they felt about their lives. If they think it was enough. If what they have now is enough.
Honey, this is just simple, straightforward, scientific development.
Science. Science is just shadows chasing shadows. When the most important part is the...
I know. The money. Just think, if this works, we could finally make, well, quite a bit, actually. And some plans. This is the third summer you've been a lifeguard, hun. And if we had some security, we could even go and make
But in the meantime, the sun is blasting away out there, giving kids freckles. And the trees are out there giving everyone deep, rustling shade. And the ragweed is giving all of us runny eyes. And you haven't been outside once today.
I'll be there tonight with you for the barbecue. I always go where you go when you're dry.
But today there are dragonflies on the lake, zipping around above the mud on the banks and the moss on the dock and the tangles of broken fishing lines. Ancient peoples used to think dragonflies were disembodied spirits.
I will come out. I've got a ton of testing to do. I want to start using it like those people with metal detectors, you know? Then I'll see where I get a reading, then do some historical research.
Mickey, I have to tell you.
Are you sure you're not cold?
No.
No, you're not sure, or no, you're not cold? You're the one who should go outside. Go get dry in the sun.
I will. In a minute.
You're not hiding out from Paula, are you? She wasn't trying to pin you up against the cafeteria wall again?
No.
You will tell me if something happens.
Yes, I am. I'm trying to. Something did happen. Only it was with the kayaks.
What? You mean someone got hurt?
Someone got trapped. Under one.
Oh my God, what happened?
It was just for a while. It's all right now.
But the kids?
They're fine. Honest. Excitement's over.
But I didn't hear anything.
Well, you don't really know what it sounds like. I didn't. When these things happen.
But I didn't hear anyone screaming or shouting.
Nor did I. I was diving underwater. And time really does slow down when you're thinking you're not going to come back up. Your lungs exploding, your heart, and finally finding what you're looking for. And it's all right. Suddenly, it's all right.
You mean that you rescued someone just now?
I got her out. And then when I saw her break the surface, I can tell you the joy, the relief.
Oh, darling, you saved someone. How wonderful. And just think, you are a hero. The camp will go crazy. I'll have to wear something decent in the dining room tonight. There'll be toasts and applause.
Possibly.
Who was it? The skinny red-haired one, I'll bet. That Kate Madigan.
Molly Lester.
Ooh, and her dad's a doctor. Even better. Could be some startup funding there. Why on earth didn't you say something when you first came in?
There was something else.
Oh, you know Paula's gonna be all over you tonight.
Probably not.
And she's getting that money from her father. Did you hear? To buy the camp. Hell, they're gonna own the whole lake. He's a major property developer. So maybe a little flirting wouldn't hurt. With her, not with him.
It doesn't matter.
What doesn't?
Any of it. Well, when someone dies, no one ever puts clever property developer or brilliant options trader on their headstone. No, it's always a dear and faithful friend, missed by grieving family, never forgotten. Well, if we're lucky. Because before you know it, you, me, all of us will just be a memory. So it matters if we're a good one. And that we really saw each other and heard each other.
I know, darling. But don't you want to hear what they're saying about you right now? I do. And they must be wondering where you are. They'll be wanting to hug you and shake you by the hand. Moment of glory. Get dressed, sweetheart. Get something on. Let's go.
I don't need to get dressed.
But you're still shivering. Okay, it's not even switched on. What's happening? Glenn, if she's okay, what's going on?
They sent for the ambulance when they were still looking. That was 10 minutes ago now. They must have found me.
Found you? Oh. No. God, no. No. No, don't leave me, Glenn. Don't leave me.
I didn't mean to.
Glenn. Glenn!